If you're looking for a nice little breakfast to put together that's a little bit sweet and a little bit special, nothing beats my berry fritters. They're very good and very, very delicious. Now, the most important thing is you use the right flour. Now, a lot of people talk about the protein that's in flour. If it's got a lot of protein in it, it's for breads and pizzas and pasta dough. If it's low in protein like this, it's great for sponges, scones, and all those light, fluffy dishes that we like to make. Now, I'll start off with 2 cups of self-raising flour in my bowl here. I'm going to add a little bit of baking powder to it, which will give it some fluff as well, and a pinch of cinnamon. Now, with cinnamon, be careful because it's really, really strong, so I only like to put a little pinch in there. Now, we need to bind it all together, and nothing binds it all together like eggs. 2 free-range eggs, make sure they're Australian, really, really important. And to give it some luscious flavour, some butter. 1/4 cup of melted butter goes in there. And to sweeten it up, I've got 1/2 cup of brown sugar. In that goes. To give it some moisture, of course, we need some milk and 3/4 cup of milk into the bowl. And it's just a matter of stirring this around nice and gently, break up those eggs. And once you've got a smooth batter, we'll add the berries. Once your batter's nice and smooth like this, you just have to throw the berries in there. Now, these are fantastic Australian raspberries. In they go. You can use frozen ones if you like, but fresh ones are so much better. Blueberries, strawberries, whatever you can get your hands on, in they go. You could even use apples if you want, but berries make it so much better. And all you need to do is just fold the berries into the batter a couple of times. You don't want to mush them up. You just want to make sure that the berries are really, really well coated in that batter and it's all mixed together beautifully. Okay, fold that through a couple of times, mixed in beautifully. Now, you just need to grab a nice big spoon like this, a stainless steel, silver spoon, whatever you want, and grab a nice big portion. It's almost like a donut kind of thing, a round donut, and pop it into your oil. Nice and hot, spread it out a little bit so it cooks nice and evenly. I'll put a few of these into the pan and the oil, and while it's cooking, I'll make a glaze to go with it. A glaze with icing sugar, some warm water, and some vanilla. This is going to be delicious. Once you've taken your fritters out of the pan, it's a good idea to let them rest for a few minutes. And while they're resting and cooling down, you just spoon on this lovely vanilla glaze. It'll help to soak into the fritters and make them even more delicious, and they'll look fantastic as well. Now, if you really want to get fancy, you just add some icing sugar over the top and maybe a mint sprig right in the middle there. You've got to say that having berries first thing in the morning is part of a balanced diet. And when you pack them into a lovely fluffy fritter like this, they become delicious as well.